What's going on, Digimon? It's your boy TPG, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be showcasing the blue ULFORCEVEEDRAMON deck that could take the Ultimate Cups by storm. Let's hop in and check it out. Okay guys, here we are with the deck today. So I'm going to be showcasing ULFORCEVEEDRAMON if you were to take it into the Ultimate Cup series that is currently starting. That being said, all my videos are recorded live, so go check out my Twitch, link in the description down below, twitch.tv/TruePainGaming, and you can be a part of these uploads before they even come out. Let's hop straight into the deck profile. So for our Digitamas, we're running 4 Babydemon. So at first I was running Wanyamon, but the problem is you actually want to be hitting higher DP thresholds within this format because a lot of people are playing higher DP Digimon, and 12k is kind of low. You want to be at least 13. 13 to 14 is a pretty safe number to not die in security, because it is an OTK style of deck, and so this egg is going to ensure you're going to be hitting that 13k for a less likely chance of dying in security. Next, we do have 2 Blue Memory Boost and 1 Ice Wall for our options. Blue Memory Boost is going to help us search as well as getting some memory back in return. And then Ice Wall, because it's literally the best option, one of the best options in the game, but it's also the best blue option in the game, so you're definitely going to be wanting playing this card. So we do play a lot of Tamers in this deck because the deck heavily relies on them. So we're going to be going over a bunch of Tamers now that you have to play. So we play 2 Tai Kamiya V-Tamer. He's a 2-drop Tamer that allows you to draw a card or give plus 1,000. Sometimes the plus 1,000 comes up, but mostly using it for the draw one. 4 of the Secret Rare Arena. This card has a lot of effects. So on play, you get to activate Blocker Evade. We'll give one of your Veedramons Blocker Evade. And then all turns when a Veedramon, is it a Veedramon? Yeah, when a Veedramon and its name becomes suspended, you get to suspend this Tamer to activate its Wind Digivolving effect, and then once per turn, when one of your blue Digimon, becomes unsuspended, you gain 1 memory. 3 Rena, the old Rena. This one gives plus 1,000 when attacking by suspending her, and then also on play reveal top 3, add a V card. Super helpful for filtering. Speaking of filtering, we play 3 Davis. Davis is this check top 3, add a blue and green card from the top 3 to your hand, put the rest on the bottom, and then set your memory to 3. This is going to be helping us get our pieces when we need them. And then for our last Tamer, we play 4 Jerry. Jerry is when an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Tamer to draw a card. But on top of that, on play, you get to play a Leomon from your hand, which is very, very strong because you were basically playing Leomon and getting a Tamer for that 4 cost. Next, we're going on to the level 6s, which is just 4 copies of ULFORCEVEEDRAMON. So for those of you unfamiliar with ULFORCEVEEDRAMON, what it does is when Digivolving, you get to play a blue Tamer from your hand. Without paying its cost, and then your turn when you play a blue Tamer, it unsuspends, and then once per turn when this Digimon unsuspends, you return a level 3 or lower Digimon from your you return a level 3 to your opponent's hand, but you get to add 1 level for each Tamer you have. So if you have 4 Tamers, you can bounce up to a level 7. So the key here is you want to have a rested Veedramon, Digivolve into this, and then play a Tamer, unsuspend, and then like go crazy, and you're gonna. If you have Renas, you can like keep looping that effect to unsuspend, and that's how we OTK. For the 5s, we do play 7. We play just Veedramons. So this is the main one we play. In this format, the reason we play this one over this one, or like more copies, is because we don't have access to Blitz Omni. So you're gonna be needing an extra chip attack. So having this jamming, you can swing this into security, get jamming, and then Digivolve into ULFORCE while still keeping this body. And then that's like a free chip damage. And then this is going to be giving ULFORCE 2 checks each time, allowing ULFORCE to OTK easier. This Veedramon's still like pretty good. You get to suspend it, check top 3, add all Tamers, like all blue Tamers, which is like pretty good. And then when attacking, you get to activate an on play of your Arena. I typically find that like because you want to OTK, activating this on play is not very relevant, but activating this one can sometimes help you if you don't think you're gonna like be able to kill them. You want to be able to set up another stack. So activating that one's a little better, but honestly, this one's the better one for this format at least. And then for our level 4s, we have 4 Veedramon, 4 Leomon, and 2 Kumamon. Kumamon is just there for hybrid for game. It's the most useful hybrid in this build because sometimes if you can't kill them, sometimes stripping a source will help you, do well. For Leomon, because we want to optimize getting this card off Jerry. Very, very good card. It has blocker if you have blue Tamer, and then on deletion, gain 2 memory, draw 1. And then 4 Veedramon. So I'm torn about this card. I mean, this card's phenomenal. This card is incredible. What it does is your turn once per turn, when you play a blue Tamer, draw a card. And then inheritable, when you play a blue Tamer, gain a memory. So the whole point of this deck is when you go into ULFORCE, you should have enough cards to gain you memory to go back to 1 or 0. So gain 3 or 4 memory. And this card helps facilitate that. The problem with this card is this is the only Veedramon worth playing in this deck. Like these slots, I wish I could like play like 2 more Veedramon that were like, good, but this is the only one that's worth playing. So like every other, like all the rookies, doesn't matter which one you see, or the 5s, like obviously you want this one, but like if you get this one, you're not going to be upset. But if you don't see this card, the deck crumbles. It is so unfortunate. Like, because you don't want to Digivolve into any of these. Sometimes I find myself having to Digivolve into one of them. Like, if I don't have a 4 and I play a Davis and I see, like, a Kuma, I'll take the Kuma and Digivolve into it. But, like, that really hinders your long-term, so you really want to make sure this card's in your hand. So with Mulligan, because of Ultimate Cup, because you have Mulligan, you really want to be literally just throwing your hand back until you get this card. Because everything else you play, like, plenty of copies of to see. This and ULFORCE. Like, you need those two. ULFORCE is the end of the stack, though, so you can wait longer to try and see this. But this is the second card you need, and usually you want this in your opening hand so you can just pass your opponent to if you go first. Like, you need this card. And that is the high roll aspect of this deck, is you have to see that arrow, and then, like, you have to see arena. Seeing arena, if you see multiple arenas, you probably already won. Seeing arena is what really matters, so you have to see at least one. For the rookies, we play 4 of the Vmon from EX, 4 of the Vmon from BT11, and then 3 Dracomon. So EX Vmon is going to allow you to gain a memory when you unsuspend, which will help you with your memory gain off ULFORCE. And then the new Vmon gains a memory when you play Blue Tamer's Inheritable, but also on play you get to reveal top 3 out of Veedramon in its name to your hand, and then 1 Blue Tamer. And then Dracomon, again, it's going to give you 1,000 because you have Drummon in your name when you unsuspend, but which is like relevant in case you need to hit a 14k threshold. And then it has on play, you reveal top 4 cards, add 1 green or blue Digimon with Drummon in its name or Xmon to your hand, place the rest on bottom. But it's more filter for your pieces that you need the Drummon part. That being said, guys, that was the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed. I do think that this is probably the best blue deck for Ultimate Cups. I think Blue Flare is also really strong, but I think this deck edges out just a little, and it's because if you high roll with this deck, like, you're going to win. Don't be surprised to see this deck take a few tops in Ultimate Cups just because of that factor. If someone opens their Veedramon and Arena, like, they're probably going to win that game no matter what your opponent's playing. But that being said, definitely don't rule this deck out of the question. If you're thinking about taking this deck to the Ultimate Cup, maybe you should try testing it out and see if you like it and want to take it. Thank you guys so much for watching this deck profile on ULFORCEVEEDRAMON. That being said, if you liked my videos and you want to see more of me, go to the links in the description down below to see other ways you can support me and see more of me, such as going and following my Twitch, where I record all of my videos live. That being said, I will see you all next time. Bye.